Good morning, guys. Happy Mask Monday. I just washed my hair earlier. It's Thanksgiving Day that I'm filming this. We're going to do the Vitamaski's Sustainable Detox Leafy Greens Biodegradable Sheet Mask. I think I did one of these. I think I did this one last week or one like this last week. And of course the eye patches. So if you want to hang out with me for a little bit, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different because this is going to go up on December 1st, which will be hopefully the first day of Vlogmas. So I thought I would start out Vlogmas, since it's a Mask Monday, with kind of going over some things that there are to do in Washington for the holidays, in case there's anybody that is in the area and they want some ideas of things to do during this time of year. So anyway, stick around. I'll be right back. All right, let's get these eye patches on. I was kind of on my phone and I was going through like some events that they have going on during the holiday season. Some are free, some you got to pay a little bit for. But there are some that are pretty affordable to do, especially if you do it as a group. So like one year, these feel amazing right now. Oh, holy Moses, these feel so good. One year, my friend, her daughter, and myself went up to Seattle and went to Enchant Seattle at T-Mobile Park. And there was a package that they offered. It was like 4 people and it included parking. And like, I thought it was a pretty decent price. It was a little over $100, but split between, well, the two of us because, well, and then my son didn't even end up going. So that was kind of a waste. But it was still cheaper than buying the tickets separately. You know, buying tickets for just the 3 of us to go would have been more than buying the package. So even though my son decided not to go, it was still worth it because of the parking and everything that you got. Because parking in Seattle is redonkulous, guys. It's just redonkulous. Depending on the event, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you can find parking for like an okay price, but if there's something like really crazy going on, it can get up to like $80 for parking, which is pretty freaking steep. That's why I usually try to find free parking if I go to like a football game. I don't want to pay $50, $60, $70 for parking, so I try to get up there as early as I can because there'll be free parking in certain areas on the streets. But sometimes that can be a little bit sketchy as well because there can be a lot of break-ins into cars because right where the stadiums are is not the most safest area, I want to say. I mean, it's not. I mean, I've never personally had any issues, but I've heard of other people that have. And I went up there to the Seattle Center with my sister one time years ago. And she got out of the car and she put her purse in the trunk. And when we came back from doing whatever it was we were doing, I can't remember, it was such a long time ago, her car had been broken into and her purse got stolen. So yeah, don't leave valuables in the car. If you don't want to carry your purse around you, then get yourself one of those like little, I have a little like purse bag. It's like a little wallet with a strap on it where you can just put your cash, your ID, your debit or credit card, whatever in there. Like it's big enough for that. So, and carry it with you. Don't leave stuff in your car. It's not a good idea. All right, so let me get my phone and we will pull up some things there are to do in Washington State. Okay, so the first thing that I was looking at, and I haven't done this in years, it's free. And it's in Redondo. Let me get down to where it is. It's called Viewpoint at Redondo Federal Way. And it's a neighborhood. Let me screen record this so that I can show you what it looks like. It's a neighborhood in Federal Way. So, and you go up and you get off on one street and you drive all the way down to the water, and then you go across the water and you come up on the other side. And when you get up, like about halfway up the hill, there's a big sign that says Viewpoint at Redondo, and the whole neighborhood is lit up. And their houses are amazing. And it's completely free to drive through the neighborhood to look at the lights. But they do it up every year, and it doesn't cost anything to go there. Updated First Avenue. We come here every year. It's a few streets that come together and have impressive displays. Not all houses decorate, but most of them do. And it's for a good cause. This is a Yelp review. Let me see if I can see if there's anything about the lights display. Redondo likely refers to the Viewpoint at Redondo neighborhood in Federal Way, Washington. A community known for its elaborate Christmas lights displays on many houses, particularly along First Ave South and South 300th Place. This area is a local favorite for driving to see holiday lights. For another major drive-through light display, the fantasy lights. Okay, so fantasy lights. So if you want something free, Redondo, it's completely free. But you can do the fantasy lights. And fantasy lights, let me see if I can pull that up. Fantasy lights is in Spanaway. And I believe you can walk through as well as drive through. Let me see if I can find what the price is for the fantasy lights. It's usually pretty affordable. November 28th, which today's the 27th, so it starts tomorrow and goes till January 4th. The times are from 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Recurring daily. Let's see if there's prices. I need prices. Okay, tickets. Ticket prices. Fantasy lights. $15 per vehicle, which isn't bad. So if you have a vehicle and you can fit like my car, you could fit 5 people. So 5 people and $15, that's not bad. And that's up to 24, $15 per vehicle minibus, up to 24 passengers, November 28th to December 4th. $20 per vehicle minibus, up to 24 passengers, December 5th to the 25th. Oh, and then they have discounts. So you could go on to Groupon and you can buy Groupons. Like, if there's anything that you want to do, check Groupon before you purchase anything. Because I'm telling you, Groupon can give you major discounts on a lot of things. So if you want to do fantasy lights before you buy the tickets, I would personally check out Groupon for sure. And I've been to fantasy lights a couple different times. I don't know if I can see, like, show you guys what it looks like, because fantasy lights, it's really cool. It's like a little drive-through thing. And like I said, I believe you can walk through as well. I'm not sure how much that is. Another thing that is really fun to do is to go to the zoo lights. So if you live in Pierce County, you can go to zoo lights at the Point Defiance Zoo. Let me see if I can look up the prices on that. Zoo lights, holiday lights. I've gone before and they have like hot chocolate and little stuff for the kids and stuff. It's really fun. I haven't done it in years. It says the price range is from $14 to $20. So that's not bad. And they really have a great display there. You can also go to zoo lights up in Seattle. Let me see how much that one is. Zoo Lights Seattle. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it's a magical tradition like no other. Wild Lanterns is back at Woodland Park Zoo. The lanterns change every year, and the light display's 6th year is a winter wonderland filled with gorgeous botanical blooms and amazing animals. Winter Lanterns opens November 14th and runs through January 18th. Oh, that might be fun to do, but how much is it? Woodland Park Zoo official site, what, $19.95? Really? That's not bad. If that's the actual price for it, that's not bad. So that's a really cool thing that you can do as well. And then there's Snowflake Lane in Bellevue. I did it twice. You can look it up on YouTube. I'll try to look it up and like leave a couple links down below so you can kind of check it out. But Snowflake Lane, let's see how it's at the Bellevue Collection. November 28th to December 24th, experience the wonder of falling snow, dazzling lights, festive music, toy drummers, and dancers in the complimentary nightly parade of holiday floats. Join us between Bellevue Square and Lincoln Square from Northeast 4th to Northeast 8th Streets every night at 7 p.m. Park in any of our free parking garages at the Bellevue Collection and choose your favorite spot along the parade route. I highly recommend doing it during the week, and I highly recommend getting there at least an hour before it starts. At least an hour before it starts if you want to get a good spot. But it's free. My son absolutely loved it. They have, like they said, the drummer boys and stuff. They have people dressed in character outfits walking around, and they're handing out candy and stuff like that. And you just line up along the road, and you can watch the parade. And they have music, people like the floats, and they have people dancing, music. They have Santa, and then they make it snow every night up there. Not like real snow, you know what I'm saying? But still, it's a very cool experience. And if you can drive up there, it's completely and totally free. You know what I mean? I mean, we bought hot cocoa at the Starbucks that's in the Bellevue Collection there. I went up there with my sister one time, and then I went up with my ex-husband and my son when my son was little. And it's a blast. Like, I don't know if you can see that right there, but like, it's just really, it's a really cool thing to do. I mean, look at that right there. A lot of people go. A lot of people go because it's a free event. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for parking, and you don't have to pay to watch the parade. So I highly recommend doing that. I'm not sure if they're doing Enchant Christmas at T-Mobile. Enchant at T-Mobile Park. It's just so cool how they do it. They have like an ice skating rink. Enchant Christmas is a holiday event featuring the world's largest Christmas light maze, an ice skating trail, and a Christmas market, which is super cool. It's just really neat how they set it all up. The event includes live entertainment, food and drink, and opportunities to visit with Santa. While it previously came to Seattle, the event is confirmed to not be returning for 2025, but will be held in other cities like, okay, so it's not going to be here this year. Bummer. Maybe next year. Well, wherever you might be. If you happen to have an Enchant holiday event, I highly recommend doing it at least once. We went, and they have like this little... They had like these little scratcher things, and it was like you had to go find all the different things. And then at the end, when you leave, you get like a little grab bag. It's not like really all that great, but the light display is actually phenomenal. It was just a really great experience. They do, however, have, let me stop this screen record. The Seattle, I can't even spell. The Seattle Christmas Market, which I went with my sister to the Seattle Christmas Market last year. And I believe it was like, she found a special for like $15. You can Ride the Christmas Market Express in partnership with iHeartRadio. This year, we're transforming the Seattle monorail to make your Christmas experience even more magical and your ride to the market easier. Wow. You can park at Seattle Center, stay in style. You could get a hotel and stay up there. But like right where the Space Needle is, that's where the Christmas market is. And they have it like all fenced in. It took me and my sister a while to find it. But we found parking in a parking garage, and then we walked around and we finally found it. And then it's all like fenced in. I think it was like $15, and she got, there was like a sale or something online. So she got the tickets for us, and then you got like a bag that had some stuff in it. But they had a lot of like vendors in there, handcrafted stuff, all kinds of different foods. The hot chocolate that I got there was amazing. Like if you have $15 to spend and you want to go up to Seattle, the Christmas market, it was, if I can find the video from last year, I'll link it down below so that you can see what the Christmas market, it's hard to record though, because they're playing music and stuff. A little European Christmas experience. So it's like Leavenworth. Leavenworth is another place to go to. But a little European Christmas experience with every ticket. Free entry for kids 6 and under. Thanks to our friends at Lufthansa. Tickets as low as $6.99, including tax and fees. You can get a family pass. You can get a season pass. How much is the season pass? Ooh. Well, I guess that's not bad if you were going to go up there. $70.80 for a season pass. Let me see how much. Buy a family. Oh, that's a season pass too. A family season pass for 4. Single season. Oh, wait a minute. Single season pass is $33.85. Why is this a? And the family season pass is $70.80. Actually, that's not bad. Starts November 20th at 4 p.m. Ends December 24th at 6 p.m. Let me see what just a regular entry is. Buy tickets as low as $7. Oh, you can get a workshop too? Friday the 28th, $12. They have 11:30 a.m. We went during the day. I personally recommend going at night because it would be all lit up. When we went, the Christmas light, you couldn't see the Christmas lights because it was daytime, but the weather was really good that day. It wasn't raining or anything like that. That's another thing probably to take into consideration is the weather, because you're going to be outside walking around the market. So I would probably, for me, it would probably be maybe a last minute thing. I would be watching the weather, and like next week, my days off for Thursday, Friday, right? So I would probably look at the weather Tuesday or Wednesday and see what it was going to be like on Thursday and Friday and make my plans according to that. And then I would want to go at nighttime because I want to be able to see the Christmas lights. That's, for me, that's half the fun. Like going to the market was great. Seeing all the goodies and trying the food, that was great. But I wanted to see the Christmas lights. The Christmas lights make me happy. So yeah, you can get tickets as low as $6. I'm not sure. Like, most of these look like they're $12. And this is for the 28th. Saturday, there's a slot at 1 p.m. on Saturday, and it says from $12 to $22. So, it starts out at $12. So, I'm assuming it depends if you get the little, like, bag thing that they have. That might add a little price to it. Buy a workshop. Includes market access. What's a workshop? Oh, there's nothing. It's sold out. It's sold out anyway. But the Christmas market's cool. And then if you have the opportunity to go to Leavenworth, Leavenworth is, like, they do it up right. It's a little Bavarian town in Washington. I think it's about maybe an hour, hour and a half drive from where I am. There's only one road in and one road out. So, here's the things to take into consideration. Do you want to drive? If you want to drive, I highly recommend leaving early because the line to get into Leavenworth is crazy. I went up there one time with my ex-husband in December. Well, there was 2 times we went. Once we went and we got a hotel and we stayed up there for a couple nights. Those you have to book well in advance because they're sold out for December, because that's the time everybody wants to go up to Leavenworth, is in December, because that's when they have the Christmas lights. If there's snow on the ground, there's sledding. There's all kinds of fun stuff to do. So if you want to get a hotel there, I highly recommend probably booking it a year prior to going up there. I'm not even joking. Possibly you might be able to find a last minute room, but usually they're pretty sold out for the month of December. And Leavenworth, hold on, let me put in Christmas. If you're going to go up there for the day, I would recommend leaving super early to get up there and spend the whole day up there. But it kind of sucks because if you get up there too early, then you know what I mean? You're stuck walking around and not really. If you have a room, at least you can go back to the room and chill out, and then you can go walk around the town a little bit more. If you're going to be up there, just be prepared to sit in traffic to get into Leavenworth, and it could take a good hour depending. And then the weather you got to take into consideration too, because if it's snowing, the roads might be pretty slick. But it's actually just beautiful. Like, I wish I had a vlog of going to Leavenworth, but when I went, it was like way before I started doing YouTube. Leavenworth is a Bavarian-themed, Bavarian-style town in Washington known for its extensive Christmas decorations and festivities. Key events include the Village of Lights, where over 500,000 lights come on from late November through February. So even if you didn't want to go in December, you could go after if you still wanted to see the Christmas lights, and the annual Christmas Lighting Festival on select December weekends. Activities include caroling, visiting the Nutcracker Museum, horse-drawn carriage rides, and the Leavenworth Reindeer Farm, which we didn't do the horse-drawn carriage, which would be really cool. And the reindeer farm, I haven't been there. That would be super cool too. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, and then one last thing. They have a Polar Express, which is basically just, it's a train ride, like up in Elbe. Probably about an hour drive from where I am. Hour, maybe a little more than an hour. Chehalis Centralia Railroad. So they do different things different times a year. And during the holiday season, they do the Polar Express. We did it once when Junior was little. And we had to buy our tickets like 6 months. It was like 5 or 6 months. And the first year I wanted to go, they were sold out. And so my friend that told me about it, I told her, I said, when the tickets go on sale, let me know so that I can pick them up. So as soon as the tickets went on sale for the Polar Express the next year, she let me know so that I could buy them. And then we went up there, and it's like, it's just really cool the way they have it. They have hot cocoa. They have cookies. Santa Claus gives gifts to the kids. They go up, they take the train up to Santa's Village, and you can walk around there. If you go on a regular train ride, you can go up and you can see like the trains, the old trains that they have up there. It's really cool. But to do the Polar Express, you probably wouldn't be able to get tickets. You might be able to get a ticket or two now. I'm not sure, but usually they're pretty sold out about 5 or 6 months. But it's super cute. The main Polar Express train ride in Washington is hosted by Chehalis Centralia Railroad and Museum in Chehalis. The event runs on select weekends from mid-November through late December and features a 75-minute round-trip journey to the North Pole with hot chocolate, treats, and a special sleigh bell for each child. Tickets are required, and they are known to sell out quickly, so purchasing in advance is recommended. Key details for the Chehalis Centralia Railroad event. So the location, of course, dates weekends from November 15th to December 21st. Hours, weekends include 2 p.m., 4:30 p.m., and 7 p.m. Trips, Fridays in December also have 4:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. trips. I would recommend doing a later one when it's dark so you can see the Christmas lights because, hello, that's kind of the point. I want to see the Christmas lights. I mean, the experience is fun too, but I love to see Christmas lights. And if it's daylight out, you can't enjoy the Christmas lights. Like it said, duration approximately 75 minutes. Cost, tickets start at $66 per person. Children under 2 ride for free if on an adult's lap. Features, hot chocolate and treats served on board, a round-trip journey to the North Pole, a sleigh bell is given to each child, vintage rail cars are used for the ride. Must be purchased in advance. It's super cool. What is this? Mount Rainier Railroad, Christmas with the Clauses. What is this? I've never heard of this. Hold on. Introducing our new and exciting excursion for the holidays. This isn't your big box holiday event. Christmas with the Clauses is a cozy homegrown celebration set against the backdrop of the Cascade foothills, where steam trains whistle through the evergreens and the spirit of the season feels a little more real. What? 2026 train excursion schedule available soon. Join us for our... They have Halloween trains and Christmas with the Clauses. Prices are $48 per adult, $38 for kids. It looks like under 2 is free. November 21st to December 23rd. 1:30, 3:30, 5:30, and 7:30. 2026 train excursions. They must be sold out. They must be sold out for this year. Buy tickets. Hold on, let's see what they got going on here. Because that sounds cool. I want to do Christmas with the Clauses 2025. Christmas with the Clauses is a cozy homegrown celebration set against... Okay, join us aboard the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad for a 75-minute immersive theatrical experience where Christmas tradition meets enchantment as the vintage steam train chugs towards the Kringle logging camp. Santa Claus climbs aboard to greet each family and share a small token of Christmas cheer, a keepsake to carry the magic home. The Kringle family, expert woodworkers and full-time merrymakers, have been hard at work crafting toys for children around the world. Upon arrival at their forest outpost, they put on a joyful welcome show in honor of Santa's visit. Mrs. Claus then boards for the ride home, serving hot cocoa and fresh-baked cookies alongside her cheerful crew of helpers. Jeez, I can't read. This season, all tracks lead to the North Pole, a place not just at the top of the map, but in the hearts of families everywhere. Come be part of our new tradition rooted in community wonder and the warmth of a true mountain Christmas. Oh, they have 7:30 available tomorrow. Saturday, 5:30. Sunday, 7:30. How much is this? How much did I say it was? Let's just pick 7:30 on December 4th. Oh, you can... So, Thursday, December 4th, 7:30 p.m. Select seats. Coach class, matinee, off-peak, $41 to $51. First class, matinee, off-peak, $61 to $71. Boy, that's a little pricey. But hey, you're paying for the experience. So anyways, that's just a few things to do in the area that I thought I would share with you guys. If you're not in the area. But at the same time, it's time to take the mask off. My eye patches fell down a little bit. You might have stuff like this in your local area. So get on the Google and kind of see what your area has. And you can always find like neighborhoods. There are neighborhoods that do it up, like the one in Redondo. That's probably one of the only ones that I know of that is free. Most of the stuff that I know about, it's going to cost a little bit. But like the fantasy lights in Spanaway, driving around Spanaway Park for the fantasy lights, like $15 really isn't that bad if you get a group of people together. Like if you're really short on cash, that would be a really cheap, inexpensive way to go out. And you just get some friends to go with you. Get 4 or 5 people together, get in one car, and you split the $15, you know? And if you got kids, like the kids love it. Junior loved going to Fantasy Lights when he was little. He absolutely loved it. Trying to talk him into doing anything like that with me now, good luck. It's like pulling teeth. Anyways, that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it could help you out a little bit if you're in the area. There will be a playlist link down below. I highly recommend you go check out the other beauty ninjas and see what they're getting into this week. I hope you all have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. I hope you all take care and stay safe. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff as well as a lot of other things, I hope you will join the family. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn up the notification bell to all, that way you can get notified anytime I make a new upload. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, say hi, and if you have one hype available, if you would, you know, hype a girl out, that would really mean a lot to me. With that being said, I hope I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.